If you're starting from zero, good. That means you've got nothing to lose and everything to build. No fake image to protect, no safety net to lean on, no comfort zone to keep you soft. Just you and the future you decide to create. But let me be real with you. You don't build wealth in your wallet. You build it in your mind, in your habits, in your hunger, in the way you show up when no one's clapping. This journey, it's not quick. It's not easy. It's lonely. It's boring. It's uncomfortable. But it's yours. And when you stop waiting for someone to hand you success and start building it brick by brick, that's when everything changes. You won't just earn more, you'll become more. More focused, more disciplined, more unstoppable, because the truth is, money comes to those who are ready to manage it. And most people, they're not. But you're different. You're here. And if you follow these steps, you'll never be broke again. Let's begin. This is Mountain Fuel. Step 1. Build a wealth mindset. Before you ever touch a dollar, you've already decided what that dollar means. That's mindset. Most people, they treat money like oxygen. They panic when it's gone and waste it when it's plenty. But not you. You're going to think like a wealthy man before you become one. Because real wealth starts in the way you think. You'll stop saying, I can't afford it, and start asking, how can I earn it, save it, multiply it? You'll stop seeing money as survival and start seeing it as a tool to buy back time, to create freedom, to build something bigger than yourself. The broke mind says, I'll spend it now and figure it out later. The wealthy mind says, every dollar I touch is an employee, and my job is to put it to work. You don't need millions to think like a millionaire. You just need to decide right now that your mind is no longer a cage. It's a weapon, and you're going to sharpen it until money doesn't control you. You control money. Step 2, play the long game. Most people quit too early, not because it's too hard, but because it's taking too long. They want wealth fast, they want freedom fast, and when they don't get it in 6 months, they throw everything away. That won't be you, because you understand one truth most men ignore. Real wealth is not built in days. It's built in decades. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's boring, repetitive, unseen. You'll invest when it's not exciting. You'll save when no one's clapping. You'll stick to your plan while everyone else is chasing the next dopamine hit. And for a long time, it won't look like it's working. The numbers will move slow. The sacrifices won't make sense to anyone else. But if you stay the course, one day you'll wake up with something no one can fake, momentum. And from there, the game changes. Because now you're not just working for money, your money's working for you. Play the long game, everyone else is playing short, and that's why they lose. Step 3, take control of your education. Nobody's coming to teach you, not your school, not your boss, not even your parents. If you want to build wealth, you have to educate yourself. Most people, they stop learning when the classroom ends. You won't, because you know this. The most powerful skill in the world is learning how to learn. And right now, everything is available. Free, accessible, waiting for the hungry. So ask the real questions. How do I earn more? How do I invest? What mistakes keep me broke? Find the answers in books, in podcasts, in people who've done it. Your ignorance isn't your fault, but staying ignorant, that's a choice. You can either watch from the sidelines or study the game and step onto the field. And the truth is, you don't need to know everything to win. You just need to be the kind of man who's committed to learning for life. Because wealth doesn't go to the smartest man in the room. It goes to the one who never stops growing. Learn, apply, repeat. You don't need permission to level up, just discipline. Step 4, build wealthy habits before you have wealth. Most people wait to have money before they act wealthy. But if you do that, you'll never keep it. Because wealth doesn't come from how much you earn. It comes from how you think, how you move, how you train your mind to handle money before it shows up. You build wealthy habits now, even if you're broke. You track every dollar. You plan your spending. You save first, not last. You build systems for money the same way athletes build muscle, through reps, through routine, through relentless discipline. This isn't about being cheap. It's about being strategic. Every time you make a conscious decision with your money, you're rewiring your identity. You're not just surviving anymore. You're stepping into ownership. And when real money comes, you won't be surprised. You'll be ready because you didn't wait to become wealthy. You acted like it. Step 5, sacrifice the now to buy the future. You can't have it both ways. You can't live like the crowd and rise above them at the same time. Wealth requires sacrifice, not forever, but long enough to build momentum. You'll skip the parties. You'll say no to the trips. You'll cut the spending that numbs you and replace it with action that frees you. And people won't get it. They'll say you're too serious, too focused, but you'll know what they don't. You're not sacrificing your life. You're buying it back. You're giving up a few pleasures now so you never have to beg for freedom later. You're trading fast dopamine for lasting direction. It's not about deprivation, it's about design. And every time you say no to the unnecessary, you're saying yes to the life you're building. Discipline is expensive, but regret costs more. Pay the price now and own everything later. Step 6, multiply your income streams. One income, that's not security, that's a leash. Because if one job loss can ruin your entire life, you're not free, you're surviving. Wealth isn't built from a single paycheck. It's built from systems, multiple income streams that don't stop when you sleep. It doesn't have to be flashy. Sell your skill online, freelance after hours, monetize what you know, flip, rent, build, invest. While the world wastes time scrolling, you'll be stacking side hustle, investment returns, digital income, real assets. Each one adds fuel to your fire. And as they grow, so does your power. You don't rely on one door anymore. You build your own house. Where others hope for a raise, you build your own raise. And every stream? It's one step closer to freedom. Not just from bills, but from ever being told what your life is worth. Multiply your streams, and you multiply your control. Step 7, learn to love boring growth. Growth isn't always exciting. In fact, real growth, it's boring. There's no applause, no quick wins, no dopamine hit. It's showing up when nobody's watching, saving again, investing again, skipping the impulse again. And while everyone else is chasing hype, you're stacking quiet wins. Not because it feels good, but because it works. Most people fall for drama. They want chaos, stimulation, noise. You want results. You're not here to impress. You're here to build. And building is repetitive. Boring doesn't mean it's wrong. It means it's working. That's the truth nobody sells you. You don't get rich by being entertained. You get rich by being consistent. Boring habits, quiet discipline, ruthless follow-through. So if it's not thrilling anymore, good. You're exactly where you should be. Stay there and let the world catch up. Step 8, take calculated risks. No one builds real wealth by playing it safe forever. You want growth? You want freedom? You'll have to risk something, but not recklessly. Calculated, intentional, earned. Most people avoid risk because they fear losing. But here's the truth. You've already lost by staying stuck. Playing small? That's a risk. Waiting for the right time? That's a risk. Saying no to opportunity because you're scared? That's the biggest risk of all. You don't have to bet everything, but you've got to bet something. Time, energy, effort, focus. Do your research. Make a plan. Prepare. But then, take the damn shot. And if it fails, you don't crumble. You pivot. You adapt. You get smarter, stronger, sharper. Because the man who never risks never builds anything worth keeping. Take the shot, not out of desperation, but from deep preparation. That's how you build wealth, by choosing the right risk and having the courage to leap. Step 9, fall, then get back up smarter. You will fall, you will fail, you will lose money, time, people, and confidence. But that's part of the price. Every man who builds something real gets broken at least once. The question isn't, will you fall? It's, will you get back up smarter? The loss will hurt. The shame will whisper. You'll question everything. Your plan, your worth, your timing. But let me tell you something. Every fall is feedback. Every scar is a skill. And every time you rise again, you're no longer the same man. You're stronger. You're sharper. You're harder to break. The world celebrates success, but success is just failure that refused to quit. So fall, then stand. And when you rise, bring every lesson with you. Because falling is never the end. Staying down is. You've made it to the end. But this isn't the finish line. It's the starting point. You now know what most never learn. You have the tools, the clarity, the roadmap. Now the only question left is this. Will you execute? Will you stop scrolling and start building? Will you stop wishing and start working? Don't just let this video fade into your memory. Let it light a fire. Save it, re-watch it, share it with someone you refuse to watch lose. Because most people, they'll walk away inspired, but unchanged. But you're not most people. You're here to build. You're here to rise. You're here to prove to the world and to yourself that starting from nothing means nothing. You are the asset. This is Mountain Fuel. Let's go build something legendary.